Peter knows that I'm making scallops tonight, but he doesn't know we're having fancy dinner.
Good morning, guys. Holly and I just came back from a walk and it is a rainy day. Mary's doing her best and miss. It's rainy out there, isn't it, buddy? But we still took our morning walk and Harry's eating his breakfast and we're getting started on the day. I feel like because it's Monday and it's raining, it feels very dreary and melancholy today. But we're gonna make the most of it. I've been working on some store emails this morning and just taking care of some Monday morning administrative stuff. I feel like this is the Mr. Rogers moment where I take off my coat and hang it up on the coat rack. Maybe this should be how I start the vlog every day and we could have a little throwback to Won't You Be My Neighbor. I don't know that we ever told you. I know we've showed it, but we got this buffalo plaid bed that's the same as the one that we got for Ollie for Christmas. Anyways, he loves it, we love it. And I think buffalo plaid should be in style all year round, but maybe we'll put it away at some point. It's kind of a winter. Isn't buffalo plaid kind of a winter pattern?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, so, anyways. Won't you be my neighbor?
Do you want to try to separate this?
Yeah, Mary did an order from H Mart. We just got it delivered. She was feeling some anxiety about running out of seaweed. So she ordered more seaweed and she ordered imitation crab sticks. She wants to make some homemade sushi, which sounds delicious. And it's frozen. I didn't know that it would be frozen. So I think we're gonna separate half of it and freeze one half and have one half for homemade sushi. All right, you guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready because Mary made this amazing meal yesterday. She made chili. She used our leftover pulled pork that I had smoked last week and use that in the chili. My mind would go, I don't know about chili without ground beef, but it works well. But what she did was she made a thing of cornbread, put the chili in the bottom of the pan, put the cornbread like mixture on top of the chili and then baked it. And it's like a chili cornbread pie casserole. I mean, it's really just chili and cornbread, but it was baked together, so it's kind of like one thing instead of one thing with another thing. It's really, I don't know why it's so special, but it's so good. Anyways, I'm gonna heat some up for lunch.
I came down.
Mary was up in the bed getting some Snugs with the hairy boy. I made the bed real nice and tilted the head of the bed up this morning, and I knew Mary was going to see it and crawl in bed.
My lungs don't feel super awesome.
Yeah.
I had to do a lot of airway clearance stuff this morning.
I'm sorry.
This guy feels so good.
Alright, Mary said she wants some cornbread chili. I feel like we need a name for it. What should we call it? Cornbread chili?
I mean, it wasn't my idea.
Oh, okay.
I saw it on a video.
I think the proportions of chili and cornbread, I think we could have done a little more chili in the bottom because it's more cornbread than chili. Which I'm not mad about, but
All my seaweed.
Mary,
So I ordered
seaweed.
nori, which is...
They didn't have it?
Yeah, but I'm curious if we could use the roasted seaweed instead of nori for if we wanted to make homemade sushi.
Yeah, I think it would work. Cool.
Cool. I mean, how is this even like real life? They're just so cute.
I mean, how do you even get work done around here?
Well, you do it before the Snugs and then after the Snugs.
That's right. I was sitting here with Ollie doing some like work emails, but then Harry came, so now it's just full on Snugs.
Would you even say Snugs for days?
Snugs for days.
I really need to trim Ollie's like little eye hairs so he can see. I can't see your eyes. We're loving his new bright colored bandana. I tried to put a bandana on Harry once. He couldn't walk. He thought he couldn't walk anyway. These two are usually like, yeah, we can share a couch as long as you stay on that end and I'll stay on this end. So this is quite a close snuggle for them.
I'm the what do you call it? Neutral zone.
I didn't push record.
It's not recording now.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is recording.
Okay, we got groceries and now we are getting gas, and we were just in the middle of a discussion about hot dogs. No, about about we're gonna get gas, and I said Peter is killing it with his New Year's resolution.
Guys, I'm getting gas right now, and we are above half tank. Like, I don't even know if that's like a category. Do people do that?
Are you allowed to get gas if you're above half tank?
Well, I used to think, are you allowed to get gas if you're above the empty light? But New Year's resolutions mean change in my life and my patterns, and so I'm getting gas. And we've been coming out here to Sam's Club more often, so makes it more incentive.
And cheaper.
Yeah.
I don't know why my stomach was messed up this morning.
Okay.
And now I think a burger is gonna work out for me.
I told Mary earlier that she's kind of like a newborn. She has to eat like every 2 hours.
And I can't eat a whole ton. This looks good.
Do they put everything on? Oh yeah, yeah. Burger time. Afternoon snack.
It's raining quite a lot. Gotta make a run for it to get in the house. Okay, gotta turn you off. Okay, we're going in the house. Ready, set, go. Here's what we stocked up on. Half and half. I find it to be cheap and good quality at Sam's Club. Some pepper for when we run out of that pepper. And pimento, of course. It's the go-to snack of our life. I think that might be it. Is that it? Oh, and shorts. I found a pair of shorts for Peter. Oops.
Man down.
Yeah, comfy shorts. Okay, I got the dishes I was looking for. Now I'm putting a few of the things back. This is from Scotland. I got it at a charity shop, which is the word for thrift store. And this is also from Scotland. Peter knows that I'm making scallops tonight. We had a really special meal on our honeymoon with scallops, like pan seared, and they were so good. So he knows I'm making those tonight because he got them out of the freezer last night for me. But he doesn't know we're having fancy dinner with fancy dishes. These dishes are from his family, his mom's. I'll have to ask Peter if it's mom's or dad's parents' dishes. Either way, family heirloom. So I'm gonna make some frozen peas some grits, some scallops. And then I thought maybe I'd make some tea. I'll have to find, well, oh, ice, will brew. Okay, that sounds good. And I wanted to get a couple of onions. I recently separated my potatoes and onions because I heard from one of you guys that that will keep them fresher for longer. I'm just gonna get one little onion. I'm gonna do some caramelized onions and garlic as well. This is a gift that we got for our wedding, and then those pretty little cups. These were a gift a few years after we got married. We were staying with an older couple, and they gifted these to us because they were going to get rid of them. I have my onions starting to caramelize in the world's tiniest pan, and then I'm going to start the grits over here. And I realized, because I wanted to use this pan for the grits, but I also need to use it for the peas. While the grits are cooking, I'll just put these on and it'll just kind of steam them above. I think that's gonna work, I think. And then I'm gonna do the scallops in this pan. That tiny cast iron pan came in a gift that was like a cookie in a pan. It's the size of like a large cookie. That's how small it is. So now I'm using it for onions or whatever else. Peter used it a few weeks ago while he was smoking, and I believe he used it as pressure on top of the meat, maybe, I think. The peas and the grits are just about done. I'm just gonna add a little bit of cheese to the grits. And then my little onions, and I added a little bit of garlic, are just about done. And then I'm just gonna sear the scallops and cook those up. Okay, I think we are ready.
Ooh la 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 la!
Welcome.
Amazing.
I made us some mint tea.
Nice. Get that?
This is quite heavy.
This is quite the picture. It's for our wedding, right?
Mm-hmm. So here's how our food turned out. Scallops, grits, caramelized onion and garlic, and peas.
Nice, nice, nice. I was so surprised when I came down here.
Yay. And fancy entrees. And you know that thing I just said about the animals? Like, yeah, let's share a couch, but let's stay on the opposite ends.
Yep.
Yep. You might not be able to see, but Harry's right in that bundle of blankets. After our dinner, I knew I didn't want to do it before because then our food would be cold. But I wanted Peter to read one of the... It's kind of like a... How would you describe this?
It's kind of like written prayers for
Thoughtful reflection.
It's kind of like inviting your heart to recognize
Yes.
God's presence and goodness and sustaining joy in the midst of like everyday moments, like enjoying a meal.
Yes, agreed.
Meet us in the making of this meal, O Lord, and make of it something more than a mere nourishment of the body. Make it the center of a sheltered space where grace freely flows. Let the slow savoring of these foods give pause to those who will soon partake them, prompting them to linger long at the table, taking rest from the labors of the day, enjoying in good conversation. Let the comforting qualities of the dishes we prepared become catalysts for a rich fellowship, a warm consolation, and a fruitful increase of holy affections. May this meal serve to remind those who share its pleasures of the goodness and the hope that infuses all creation.
My favorite line. I don't think we've ever read this one before. This is just a book that was written a few years ago. You know what I'm going to say. This place can be a place where grace freely flows. Yeah, that's hard to say.
Make it the center, talking of the meal, make it the center of a sheltered space where grace freely flows.
And I wouldn't typically pick up the camera for like a moment like this, but I purposefully wanted you guys to be a part of having a special meal with us, and I got that book out because I wanted Peter to read one of those. And I think that that line sums it up. So if you feel like you need a place where grace freely flows, you're here. And thanks for having a meal with us. Let us know in the comments what you ate while we were eating dinner. I also wanted to say, if you're new to YouTube, welcome. You can subscribe for free. It's free. It just gives you a notification when we put a vlog up or a video. And you can hit the like button because that helps the algorithm know that people want to watch the videos. So thank you guys for being on this journey with us.
Yeah.
And as always,
We'll see you tomorrow.
good night. Hey Ollie, can you come say good night?
Good night, buddy. You have a good dinner?
You're about to burp, aren't you?
No, on your foot.
Can you think?